And welcome back to AC Entertainment. We're playing Divinity Original Sin. And they're not looking too healthy at the moment. We had a tough first two battles. And I'm hoping we can get past the last battle in one piece. But to be honest, it's not looking too promising. If we can level up to level 2, we get our health restored. So I'm hoping that happens before the next battle. So this is a waypoint to teleport to another gate when we find one. So we started here. We come up to the first dungeon, which was here, and we come out here, and to continue left is the town, but we'll just go down here and there's a small little trophy you can get and some experience points.
Look! A wanderer comes my way, walking the sands upon which this poor shell must suffer.
Who are you, Sir Shell?
Call me Ishmael, son of the sea, an outcast upon these wretched shores. An exiled shell, doomed to live under a canopy of arid sky, not his native, tender water.
I see. Seems strange that you can talk.
Of course I can talk, don't be silly. There's more tongue to me than heart. Indeed, the surprise should be mine, for I still remember the days when your kind swung from branches and plucked the vermin out of their neighbor's fur.
You don't seem to remember the past very fondly.
Time is an indulgent mistress to one who spends happy hours as she passes. But when your existence is one of misery, she becomes a lethargic hobby. Oh, I remember ancient times, for I have lain here since antiquity, when the ruins around us were palaces, and the sun-bleached dead merry children. All this I have seen, alive, alone, alas.
So you say that you are doomed?
My fate is a cruel one, I assure you. How many snot-noses have held me up against their dirty little ears, only to claim they can hear the ocean? Of course they can hear her, the brats. We are on the very edge of the great aquatic mother, whose embrace I so desperately long for.
So if it's the sea embrace you long for...
Yes, I, King of Pearls, ache to repose anew on his coral throne. Hurl me toward the water, swing me as far as your arm's strength gives peace, and treasure long sunk I will grant thee.
So what shall we do?
What do you say, kind knight? Will you return the King of Pearls to the sea, so he may yield you long-lost treasure?
I think we should do that, don't you? Kindness is its own reward, and then there's a promise of treasure to boot. Let's throw him in the sea. I think that's okay.
Kindness is its own reward, and then there's the promise of treasure to boot. Let's throw him into the sea.
Agreed. Let's send him home.
Liberator, kind benefactor, bless me the might of your sea-bound witch.
I'm not interested. What are you going to give me?
The sea, I have returned, where every wave feels like a mermaid's kiss. May the bounty of the deep be yours, along with my eternal gratitude.
Some experience and a trophy and some treasure. water resistance ring and some gold. Not too bad. I think the stronger, if you have the higher strength stat, I heard the higher your strength, the further you throw it, and the better the reward. But I've never noticed anything. Let's equip that ring. And are we almost leveled up? Oh, I don't think we're gonna. But I do have a little trick for the next fight. I'm gonna cheese it a little bit because my health is not very good. I'm going to get around it a little bit. Oh, there's some items down here, I think. Some branches.
Oh,
You can never get enough branches. Okay, what's going on here?
Hold it right there, Orc scum! No one slips past the Legion.
Calm down, Junius. Doesn't look like one of them orcs to me. Not a single horde in sight, you know.
Just hold your tongue, will you, Bibius? Can't be too careful. We are sworn to protect Cyceal.
Who are you?
We're Legionnaires, of course. On the lookout for orcs, for they've been attacking from the sea. God knows why they do it, but we stand firm. We of the Legion, liberators of Riverlon.
Is that so?
Liberators of liquor too, aren't we, old chum?
Shh! Just pipe down, will you, Bibius?
Liberators, you say?
Aye, a noble word for watchdog, that, for that is what we do. Watch over the local dogs that ever so often aim for one another's throat, and separate them to keep the peace. Separate by the sword, that is.
Best way to calm a wily dog is to neuter it. Ha! Spay for pay, Legion's motto.
Just put a sock in it, will you, Bibius?
Seems they have been enjoying a drink or two.
Ever kept the watch? Stood on the lookout for hours on end, bored stiff. Boredom's a demon, buddy, and booze is the demon hunter. There. I do declare it's time for this hunter to take another shot. Huzzah!
Some more questions
What do you want to know?
about Councillor
Oh,
Jake.
it's Jake you're looking for. Ship sailed on that one, I'm afraid. Fellow's dead. Murdered.
What can you tell me about the murder?
Can't tell you much more, except that I heard he was found face down in a puddle of blood, being used as a water fountain by his own pet mongrel.
They say 'twas his wife that did it, and I'd bet a bottle of brandy they're right. A devilish flirt, that one.
As if that proves anything. Just keep your trap shut, will you, Bibius?
I don't know if these are reliable information here, but we'll have to go with it. How about the Orcs?
Bunch of barbaric bastards, a lot of them. They'll kill your spouse and eat your children. We've been putting up a fight against them, to be sure, but they have the strength of an ox in every single one of their fingers. Takes an army to dress down a dozen.
Well, we did bring a legion.
Just bite your lip, will you, Bibius?
So one thing you can do here, and it gives you a trophy, but I'm going to avoid it for this run. While you're talking, you can separate your characters and you can run around freely while your other characters in combat, while he's talking. And you can try and walk past these guards, and that will give you a trophy, but it will also start a fight. And in Tactician or Honor mode, the harder difficulty, there's a dog, and that dog hits hard. It is possible, of course, but today we're not going to do that. But that's how you get the trophy here. And you can trade with them as well if you want. I don't think we have much money though.
Cyceal, yes. Where fishermen come to live and street dogs come to die. Now, which of the two would you be then?
Just cut the cackle with your Bibius. Now then, stranger, if it's the city of Cyceal you're looking for, you're heading in the right direction. Even though most folks are trying to escape rather than reach the damn place these days. Not that I could blame them. This place is cursed, I tell you. First the dead rise from their graves, and then entire tribes of orcs sound the trumpets of war. You take to the rifle-less. Hold on, not so quickly. You may not be an orc, but that doesn't mean I trust some outlander wandering the beach. Who's to say you're not a spy?
We're not spies.
Come, I'm taking you to the wizard. He'll squeeze the truth out of you, one way or another.
The wizard, you say?
The wizard, you say? Sounds good to me. Lead the way.
Agreed. A wizard is bound to know more about what is going on around here.
See, Junius? He means no harm. Come on.
Oh, and we leveled up. Excellent. And our health is restored. So let's adjust our stats. So Rodrigue he needs dexterity. And abilities. There's a lot of abilities that's really good at the beginning of the game. For now we'll keep Scoundrel 1 point. Defense is always good. Protection against stunned, slowed, petrified, death, crippled, frozen, weak. I usually start with defense or sometimes lockpicking or pickpocketing to get extra. You know, it's always good to stock up with as much as possible as early as possible. So pickpocketing or lockpicking, that gets you.
Would you, Junius?
That gets you a lot of
Again,
gear.
it's a single malt, imported all the way from Hawkesbury, you know. It ain't the local pig swill they sell for ale.
Single malt? What stubbly arse. You've been had by one of them smooth-talking salesmen again. Come, give here before I sober up.
And we go intelligence with Scarlet. And personality, charisma. She's got crafting already. Let's get charisma. We're not going to use it as much as this though, are we? Let's get Lawmaster.
Let's have another drink while we still can. To your very good health.
And yours, Bibius. Here goes.
Get out of the way, guys.
Goes down as smooth as birdie bees. And I'll be damned if it doesn't get you more hammer than an have.
Better to be dead drunk than blind dead.
Okay. So here's our next battle. Some orcs are going to come ashore here, and
Let the source hunters handle their big brutes.
it's going to get a bit messy. So the trick here, now the fight they've arrived. What you can do is just wait for them to attack these soldiers. So these soldiers will run across and start taking out these people. So if you're low on health or armor or weapons, you can let these people, even the odds a bit for you. Or you can just run in now and start blowing stuff up. There's an oil barrel here, but there's also one here, so be careful. Let's give it a try, because if they kill them while we're not in combat, we lose out on experience. So they're busy attacking them. Don't get too close to that barrel. So the shaman has magic abilities. He's dangerous. We want to blow this barrel up. But anyway, I start with haste, and that gives more fast and furious, like you said. And go invisible. And then we're going to go down and get into position. Hopefully those soldiers do something useful. So this fireball is 11 AP, so we have 7 at the moment. So if we skip a turn, we get more points. But I think we're going to go straight for an attack if we can. Have to get a bit closer, which I don't like doing. And we still can't attack that. We can attack him. We have a fireball skill actually. Let's use that on the oil barrel and hopefully we missed the soldiers, but we'll probably get them actually. Look at that. How's the soldiers? Oh, they're burning. He's okay. So that's helped out a lot. They should die when they move, some of them. Come on guys, come on. Kill that shaman, kill the shaman, yes. So, this guy, we're going to get behind him. He's like the main guy with the magic and stuff. And we skip. And he runs away, of course. And now we can do some more damage. He's burning for 2 goes, he should die eventually. Black Cutlass should die. He should die automatically. So it's just these two guys I need to focus. So we're going to have to move, unfortunately. But they can't see me with this smoke, so I'm safe. Thank you. Thank you. And keep chasing this guy. And I'm going to skip once more, keep my points. And I think Scarlet can skip. Can she attack? Oh, she can, okay. So just two left. That's the soldiers gone. So we need to back attack this guy. Try and get in there with 1 AP. Nice. And now we can kill this guy easy.
I can smell your fear!
Maybe we should weaken to make sure. And run away, I think. Shall we run away? This guy's burning. Oh, there's a legionnaire there. A soldier still there. Let's get out of here. And finish him.
No glory in this death.
Nice.
Did you see that? Those orcs had a human commander.
How very curious, and how very disquieting.
Well, that went a lot smoother than I expected. Loot the bodies, of course. The foundation of every game, loot the bodies. Nice, we're getting some stuff now. Grenades. I think Roderick must be tired of this cooking pot on his head. No loot. You can't go on the ship. So let's go into town. We'll go with Scarlet. Maybe.
What's all this ruckus? Sounded worse than a dozen tomcats fighting over the world's last mackerel.
It's a talking cat.
Ah, but I see we've suffered another orc landing. And judging by the relative ease with which it was dispatched, I can only come to one conclusion. Source hunters have arrived in Cyceal.
At your service.
You're as welcome as a glass of cooled milk on a hot day, my friend. I'm Ahu, at your service. It was I who requested your presence in this troubled city. So you were, and so you weren't. Behold, there we are. Meet my other half, Hunter.
So he can change.
No need to look so flabbergasted. I may be a wizard rife with tricks and guile, but I assure you my plea is an earnest one.
Sorry for the sound skip there.
So, now that the cat is out of the bag, let us turn to the matter of Councillor Jake's murder.
Tell me more about the murder.
It's hard to put my finger on it, but I can feel in my very whiskers that sorcery was at play. Visit the scene of the crime, and I'd bet sardines for salad you'll say the same.
Interesting.
Captain Aureus, though, the local commander of the Legion, insists I'm seeing ghosts. I insist he's blind to all but the undead.
So where's the scene of the crime?
Jake was murdered in a downstairs room of the King Crab Inn, up in Cyceal proper. The Legion keeps it under lock and key, though, so you'll need Aureus's permission should you want to have a peek.
Okay. The councillor has been murdered, so I'm assuming there are some suspects.
So there are, or rather, there is. Popular opinion has it his wife did the deed, but to be frank, I have my doubts. She seems a likely candidate, to be sure, but that would make her a sorceress. Esmeralda knows how to charm, yes, but I just don't see her magic extend beyond a frolicsome look and wink. Still, don't simply take my word for it, Hunter. It may be well worth your while to cross-examine her yourself. The Legion has her under guard in her shop near the town square. That's where you'll find poor Jake's widow.
There's something else I'd like to discuss. It may interest you to know that the orcs we took care of were led by a human.
A human, you say? Truly? But that would be like a kitten leading a wolf pack. And yet, I have heard rumors about a sect of sorts, a shadowy set of worshippers that associate even with orcs. Some say they're sorcerers, but people will say that about anyone who behaves a bit strangely nowadays. I don't quite know what to make of this news, but thank you for informing me. It'd be foolish to dismiss such a curious event out of hand.
And let's ask... from what I've seen and heard, this isn't the first time you've had problems with orcs.
Unfortunately, that is absolutely correct. The orc siege is yet another hairball stuck in this city's already choking throat, and it shows no signs of abating. We've cordoned off the western beach where most orc activity has been reported. For the 9 lives of me, I can't seem to figure what they're doing here. There's nothing of interest along the waterfront, except for a set of caves with an unfavorable reputation. Maybe they're after some pirate's treasure, the fools.
So what's the trouble with the undead?
Ah, the undead. They've been clawing their way out of the ground for 2 years now. And for 2 years the stalemate between them and the living has been dragging on at a weary pace indeed. The Legion did a good job keeping them at bay, but I think it's fair to say that without my magic-infused ballistae, they'd have gotten the better of us by now. Someone is responsible for the outbreak. Necromancers are at work, but who are they and where do they hide? Alas, that searching for them is like searching for a single louse in a lion's mane.
I don't want to know about the cat trick, so let's change the subject. And... oh, we have to... oh, let's change the subject again. Take my leave.
I'm glad we've met, Source Hunter. And I'm certain we have a lot more to talk about. Feel free to visit me whenever you want. I've set up a workshop in the Legion's headquarters.
We'll see you there.
Once you're there, just take the stairs. But do pay a visit to Aureus first. He may bark like a beagle with its tail stuck in the door, but you won't get very far in your investigation without speaking to the de facto leader of Cyceal. And with that, I bid you adieu, Hunter. Adieu and good luck. May your enemies prove to be mere mice, and you the dauntless mouser.
Okay.
Sects, undead, orcs. Oh, looks like we have our work cut out for us.
At least we won't be bored. How about we go see that Aureus chap Ahu mentioned?
So, we got to level 2, or halfway to level 3. Excellent. We've got a lot of logs here. That's the shell on the beach. We threw him away. That's the guards, the drunk guards. Orcs on the beach. The statues, that's the guy that fell off thinking he could fly. This is the ongoing story with the Jake. This is about the orcs. And this is the main story. So guys, I think we'll leave it there. That was quite a long dialogue and battle. Next we'll be heading into the town, and from here we can do lots of side quests and get some gear, get some levels up, and get ready for more battles. And we'll find out what happened to Captain Jake. Thanks guys, see you soon.